silk, pampered, just like great Buddha. And at age 27, he starts the mission when Baba started, ends up going to a jail. Sweet system. That no one could survive there even 2 months. They put chain around his neck in that most dirtiest, worst, stinkiest place in the earth. If we're talking about goodness, look at the price. Who is philanthropist now? Prove it. 20,000 people, because of his role model, they gave their life to create what? Equality between man and women. One of the teachings of the Baha'i faith. To establish that the religion is according to science and logic. For that they died. They said foundations of all the religion is one. For that they died in Iran. Baha'u'llah said, all the prejudice of all kind is to be vanished. For that, he went in jail. He is the king of philanthropy. 4 of them, the Bab, Baha'u'llah, Abdul Baha, and Shawi Effendi. So many books they wrote, so many things they said. I'm just a very bad student of Baha'u'llah. I'm actually, for what I know, I should have done a lot more. Anyways, he's the philanthropist. And you want to ignore him, this great giver of all time, and then go on, do philanthropy on your own, extremely successful? Then your story is like those fellow who wants to learn physics, but he doesn't know Albert Einstein and Max Planck and no physicists. He thinks he wants to know physics. If that guy can get anywhere in knowledge of physics, you guys, all of you, that you think you can ignore Baha'u'llah and Baha'i faith and the king of philanthropy and go on your own notion trying to do good things. I'm warning you. If God is going to give you any recompense, it's only because of your intention. It is not because of the result. Result is not what you think it is. So often you have fed a person who is becoming the next Adolf Hitler. So many times you have done things that you have gone out of your way, and you have done so many wrong things as a result of your things. This is what Quran says. The business, Quran means spiritual business, that has no profit, zero, zilch, no profit in it. So, we have to go to the master then, to see what is philanthropy. It's what giving. Money is what you made out of your life. Your 30 years work equal to, I don't know, a few $1 billion. That's your 30 years. So you've given your life for that 30 billion. So see others who have given their life. Talk to them to see what they say. This kind of giving, when you die, to God, I am telling you, dear friends, I know you don't believe in God, but you'll find out there, when you die, when your hardware turns into a software, you found out you are a farmer, that you farmed millions and billions of the seeds on a desert, that nothing came out of it. Nothing. You went to create medicine. Formula was wrong. It created thousands of poisons, killed billions. You'll find out. You'll find out many, many, many things wrongs. If God could give you a shred, can give you two, you'll find me. Believe me, by then it's too late, because I would not have time to talk to you, because I cannot see your agenda is any more important than the lowest man in the city of Guelph. I would not see it that way. One of this big one, Mr. Carnegie in city of New York, comes to Abdul-Baha, and he sent somebody that he wants to privately see Abdul-Baha. Abdul-Baha says refused. He says, we have come for everyone, not for some particular guy who is richer or bigger or better. Whoever you are just a person like the rest. If you like, you come down here, because my time is not for just one person. I thought Abdul-Baha is going to be fascinated with his money, that I should thank you, sir, because you have become a millionaire for yourself. Why should I thank you? What benefit do you have towards mankind? We have to see. Or you're becoming arrogant because you're giving big. But Jesus said 2,000 years ago, the standard is not how much, it's proportion. Proportional, you're nobody just like the rest of the people. So we have to learn from the master to see how should we do it. Because this kind of giving is like a fat man at the end of his life. He sees his dying heart attack and this and that, and he just goes on to the track machine trying to shed some weight, and successful most of the time. Because this kind of a giving is not giving. You have extra, it just oozes right out. It has no benefit for you. Others might get benefit from it, but for you, no. Like you're passing by and your pocket had a hole and $1 million fell off, somebody took it and his life changed. But you were not planning to give this money to anybody, you just lost it. So it could be your loss, could be gain, somebody else's gain, but how should we do this? It's clearly, it cannot be done to remove a person who has AIDS, but is to remove the AIDS altogether. Now he's going to tell me that, oh, of course I spend money on research for AIDS. No, sir, I go deeper now. It's not to remove the AIDS. It's to remove the causes that cause AIDS and a million of other things that may come in the future. Do you know the root cause? Do you know where this destruction has to begin a construction? That while this is getting destroyed, something else, somewhere else is getting constructed. Do you know that? No, you don't. I'm telling you, you don't. If you would have known by now, you would have spent all your money. You would have bought the whole TV net, one of these huge TV stations, big ones. And you would have taught Baha'i faith all over the world. You would have been speaking about it all over the world. You want to know the American philanthropist. She's Martha Ruth. Go learn from her. What a star she is. I look at her eyes. The last picture she was. My God, she's a woman from the West. Her eyes looks just like Abdullah. That deep eye in there. She was rich, spent all her money, taught the Baha'i faith. So many people, lives were changed. You're thinking, what happened? We were dying in Iran. The Baha'is were killed. I don't know how many thousands of them, they all could come to Canada, United States, Australia, and other countries. These are all the teaching, because of the teaching of Martha Ruth and people like her. That they made it to be known, at least the Baha'is are. They saved the lives. Me, I'm one of them. Who saved my life? The people like Martha Ruth. See the philanthropies. A business she has made that thousands of people, it's forever an open bank. It's like a CD that people always buy it. The book of Rumi is to be known yet. People will read it. Every time they read it, they learn some guidance. It's going to go to his account on the other side. From the royal bank goes to the loyal bank. This is how matter turns into energy. How physical giving, it becomes a spiritual consequence. Excess of speech is a deadly poison. That's what Baha'u'llah says. I'm going to stop. I did not mean to criticize anybody. I just wanted you to know what philanthropy is and who are the real philanthropists. One of them is Abdul Baha. He must have come with millions at that time. He did not accept one single dime from one American. I told him I don't need it. In my family we don't wear these jewelries. Just go spend it here. What they did, they went to Wilmette, Chicago. They built that beautiful temple. I went there. It looks like a spaceship of God come right among the citizens. It is so odd of a structure, but it is so spiritual, right among the people. I just saw the spaceship of Baha'u'llah. Mr. Bill Gates, go there one day. See how those Americans, they built that. A building that will stay forever. If a million times gets destroyed, they rebuild it again. And people go there, change their life. A change that will continue consistently towards the progress of betterment. Not throwing the money in a pocket which has a hole and just comes out. Well, it's a great hobby you have. But as far as I'm concerned, the philanthropists of today just found themselves a hobby. Somewhere I guess you have to begin to learn. But I wish you had at least the discernment and the insight to see, based on the prime directive of the universe, that everything you do, there's some bad in it and some good in it, because you're human. If you would wish to find out what bad could come out of this, you might tremble to know that. A lot of bad things, unfortunately, comes out of it. I hope God rewards you for all the good things that comes out of it. Today, what is the day today? Today is the 5th of December. Time is 11:38 at night. See you tomorrow. Thank you.